go.
Okay.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yep.
Yep, I'm ready.
Good to go.
Yes, I'm good.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yep, I'm ready.
Good to go. I think there might be an echo through your speaker there, babe.
It was my I changed Twitch to chat only.
Okay. And hello, welcome once again to Toy Soldiers Old School. We haven't been broadcasting for a couple of weeks due to various technical errors, but we are back. I hope you like our new layout. I sure do. I think it looks really spectacular. Yeah, so today we are celebrating the 1-year anniversary of our broadcast and of this channel. The characters have also made a level, so there will be a couple of raffles tonight. Or I could save one till next week. It's up to you guys. Let me know in the chat if, depending on how you want to do it. My name is Diane Morrison. I'm also known in the community as Sable Radia. I am the creator of the Toy Soldier Saga, which is an upcoming series of books that will be released this September, Kickstarter in June. I play Captain Celine Wintermist, who is a young idealistic priestess who has somehow found herself in charge of this merry band of Marines, at least theoretically. She wants to explore the universe to see what it's all about and maybe help some people out along the way. My and her pronouns are she or they.
Hi, I'm Blake. I'll be playing the part of Crowley. Crowley is a Penock, which is a feline-like race of my own creation. He's a bit of a troublemaker, but he's toeing the line, because that's what he should be doing. And, yeah, his pronouns are he, him.
Hi, I'm Dawn. I play Yasna Snowwind. Yeah, I just joined on a lark at a suggestion from someone at a bar. I thought it was a random stranger, but I guess it wasn't. It was all planned. Yeah, doing good now. I was an orphan, but then I found my dad. I've got sisters and a brother. It's crazy. My pronouns are she, her. Oh, Yasma, she, her as well.
Yeah.
Well, hello, my name's Chris. I play the part of Arian. He is the slightly older, grizzled, ex-enlisted Marine. He's recently been elevated to the officer ranks and found out he's a noble and all sorts of other changes in his life, including getting a girlfriend. So he's adjusting. He's pretty happy right now because he got to get in a fight and beat up some people and take out some frustration, but he is leaking blood on the deck. And our pronouns are he, him, both of us. Yeah, several times.
Hi, I'm Brana, also known in the community as Siobhan the Writer. I play Lalas Madrimlian. He is an altruistic elf who joined the Avalonian Imperial Navy out of family obligation. He's looking at beginning his own intelligence division of the Navy. And he recently has also acquired a girlfriend, and so he seems to be relaxing a little more. My pronouns are she, her. Madrimlians are he, they.
Hi, I'm Rowan. I play Von Vin Starsong. It helps if my player remembers to turn on her mic. She's a pretty happy-go-lucky druid who, joined the Avalonian Imperial Navy to see the universe, fly on starseed ships, which are amazing. And, she's found family and friends and become a Marine. And her pronouns are she, her, and so are mine.
Hi, I play Arden Spellsword, a Magus Kensai crafter, who is a little focused too much on crafting. Our pronouns are he, him. I go by Taz or Gmendo99 on the internet.
And your pronouns and Ruvel's are? I apologize, by the way. I'm normally on camera at least some of the time, but I'm not going to be today. I literally woke up before my previous stream started. I'm still in my pajamas, so I'll be on camera next time. We're going to start the
I can
first
spare
giveaway. Oh, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say I can spare some bandwidth at the moment, so I'll put on the camera a bunch more.
Awesome, thanks.
So will I. And Arden, a little too focused? We have to steal your bloody notebooks, just so you go to bed.
Just a little.
So we're going to start the first giveaway here. This is a copy of one of the stories in the Toy Soldier Saga universe. This is to celebrate our making a level, because we do a giveaway when we have the level. I think perhaps I will save the giveaway for the 1 year celebration next week, until next week, because even though we're a little overdue, just because that will give people a chance to prepare for it since it wasn't previously announced. So yeah.
Right. Intelligence log supplemental. Well, we took the bad guys. There's still a couple ships out there. And, well, our poor ex-sergeant seems to be bleeding all over the deck. As for the rest of us, we seem to be okay. But we need to tie things up here and see what we can do.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's about where I remember things being. Well, Celine will go over and offer to use some healing spells on Arian.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, so how far are you down here?
Didn't we take 2 ships and we were on separate ships? I think Fondin's gonna have to do it.
In the triple table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have 46 out of 67 hit points.
Okay.
We're 6 out of 67, so down 21.
Okay. I has new dice to play with.
Yay! Sparkly math rocks.
Yes, I like sparkly math rocks. All right, let's see here. So we made a level, by the way. What the hell level are we?
7.
8.
7?
Okay, so at this point, I get Cure Serious, don't I? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We were at 7.
Okay. So that's
I was having
5d6 then. Isn't it? 5d6 for Cure Critical? 4d8. Okay. Shit. It's been a while here. Okay. I'll get out my d8s then.
Eh.
Plus my wisdom modifier or something, right? My level. Okay. Well, I'm 8, so. I thought you said 8. All right, whatever. 7. Okay, 48, no problem. There we go. Pretty math rocks. All right, so 10, 15, and 7 is 22. Is so fully healed.
I feel much better, ma'am. Thank you.
She wipes away the blood to check and make sure that the wound is healed, nods approvingly, and then smiles at him and carries on. So we going after the rest of the fleet, gang?
Oh yeah, I didn't get hit. I didn't get hit.
I think so. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm good too.
Nothing came near me, says Von Vin.
Wait a minute. Something doesn't seem right. I'm sorry, but I'm looking at my hit points compared to Arian's.
Arian
right.
probably has a high constitution.
No, actually, I've got more hit points than Arian. But Arian took Sorcerer.
Yeah, I have 2 levels of sorcerer mixed in, so that pulled me down a little bit.
And, oh god, I've gotta. Okay.
For those of you who are still playing the game of tones, by the way, we are still collecting points during this stream, although we will, of course, not be focusing on writing.
But please, get those bat words in.
Bunny words, bunny words. Okay.
Just get in your words.
Yep. So then the question remains, are we going after the rest of her flotilla out there? That's true, but they are still pirates and they are still making trouble, as I'm sure Arian will point out.
Yeah, but devoid of leadership and in very small ships, I assume the locals can probably handle them at this point, ma'am, if we want to just,
You're probably right.
We got their big boat, and we've got the bounty to turn in, so I think we've made a dent and made some money. And
well, then let's go turn in our bounty and our prizes.
And what are we doing with the slaves?
That is a good question.
No, we go to...
The pirates? Yeah, they will. Yeah. Hello, Mar. Thank you to the Carolverse for the raid. Welcome.
Welcome, Mar. Thanks for the raid.
I hope your stream went well. It looked like it was off to a good start.
I missed what the raid call was.
It should be metal, because Mar plays the coolest metal. If Mar hasn't come up with one.
Yeah.
well, I was going to say, ma'am, we could take the slaver ship and the slavers back to Alara. And then I think the plan was to swing by the Elven Nation to pick up a skeleton crew so that we could fly to, whatever, I forget the name, the home country of this lady, and turn her in and try to get a writ from the courts to take to the other.
Yep, that's right. Okay, let's do it. Sounds good. And if slavery is a blasphemy in Alara, they will have means of dealing with freed slaves. All right, start with that. Well, Celine is capable and has the skill. But of course, that means you're down your healing.
Because I've got a way around it, but yeah, I can pilot a ship.
And I'm a caster, but I don't have the pilot skill. I just have fly.
What, Roval doesn't cast? No, Roval doesn't cast spells. Well, there is Arden. He can still think while and come up and sketch stuff while he's piloting. Maybe that's a good idea. Stuff him in this.
Hey, Aaron? Yeah, because I have a 6 in fly, a 12 in pilot, and a 13 in use magical device.
I mean, technically, I could pilot too.
So, but I'm pretty sure that Crowley is our current best pilot.
Yeah, I think so.
I've got
Well,
8
has
pilot.
the weather broken? Or are we still? Well, we were in a storm.
Yes.
We came out of the clouds that like masked that place. So I was wondering if the storm is broken and it's pretty much a straight shot from here to
Alara.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of the town where the greens and blacks were.
Oh,
Dark East.
Dark East.
Yeah, if it's a pretty straight shot from here to Dark East, I'm sure I could probably just handle it on my stats. But if it's storming, no. So if we want to preserve a caster, I could probably just follow Crowley, and as long as we take it slow and go easy.
Makes sense to me, just in case we run into trouble. I'll stand by in case Ari needs help, but yeah, I don't see any reason why it's good time for him to pick up the skill.
Seems
and I'll just
reasonable.
I'll fly the slaver ship instead of the important one.
And maybe some of the released slaves could help with the crewing the bigger one.
Well, if they wouldn't mind, we would appreciate it. Celine will talk to them about it and ask them if they're up to it. Thank you, she says. We're going to do our best to get you home, she says. What species were they, out of curiosity? Oh, well, then she says we're going to Dark East. Are you guys all from Dark East? Well then, we're taking you home, she says. And are you guys from Dark East too? She says to the Nistlings. Okay. So I've heard, she says. Well, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Captain Wintermist. Well met, Trixel. Shakes hands or whatever it is that Nistlings do.
Does that name seem familiar? Or is that just me? The name.
Apparently Nixel is a popular name among Nistlings. Or Trixel, rather. Rixel. Oh, okay, Rixel. Yes, I remember Rixel, actually. Oh, thank you. Yes,
Drixel.
I remember Drixel. Okay. No. Yes. All right, so we head back to Dark East.
And the question is, who's captaining which ship? Because I know that Sable's got a captain one, which puts Magellan on the other.
Yep. Seems logical. Brianna, looks like your camera's frozen.
Oh,
Not on my screen, but
it is on stream, but I don't know why.
Oh well, just thought I'd mention it.
I will freeze occasionally because that happens. Satellite.
Okay.
Let's see if that works. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, I guess I'm not on camera tonight.
That's okay. We've got G-Man and we've got Rowan. We've got faces anyway.
I know you said a second, but for a second it sounded like you said a pilot sickened. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I don't think Arian's having an adverse effect from being in the spring dizzy.
Nope.
Yeah.
Anyway, a pilot boat comes out to greet you from the harbor.
Yep, signal our greetings.
Yeah, you're obviously not flying her, Jack, so...
Oh no, not flying any colors at the moment.
Well, probably we'll fly a white flag if we have nothing better.
Yeah. They ask you who
It's
you
not like we were
represent.
packing an Avalonian Navy flag.
Right.
Yeah.
They ask you who you represent.
Yeah, let them know that we're Marines, or the Avalonian Marine Corps.
Okay.
And we're bringing in some captured pirates and some freed slaves.
Do you need a pilot?
That would be good, thank you. Well, affirmative, because that's about the level
Yes.
of message you can get across in flags, so,
Okay.
and in semaphore.
They'll send pilots aboard both your boats. For those of you who don't know, in naval tradition, often there's a guy whose specific job it is to pilot you into the harbor, because he knows where all the rocks are and where all the undergrowth is and the low
He's done it
points
1,000 times. Yeah.
Yeah, he's right. If you remember the song "The Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner," right? The pilot's boat, the
It's
sun and the hermit.
It's almost like a tug coming out to tow you
Yeah.
in, right?
Basically, yeah. So, except where he pilots your ship in. And then,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yep, let their pilots pilot us in. Celine grins at Arian when, after the message is exchanged, but before the pilot gets there, it says, because that way, if they break it, it's their fault.
Well, as long as they don't break the other ship, ma'am, I don't care.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yes, they pilot you into the harbor, like they've done it 1,000 times. And you are birthed in one of the harbor berths. Hey, Gala's here.
And Aegon came in,
Hey.
too.
How's it
Hello,
going,
guys.
Gala?
Aegon, you gonna join the raffle, mate? We got a waffle going on.
It's our We Made a Level raffle. We will be doing the 1-year anniversary of our channel and of this broadcast raffle next week.
Wow, a year, eh?
A year? We have been doing this a year. This is episode 41.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing this a
We
year.
missed 11.
I'm only level 7. Dang it.
Well, we agreed to slow advancement when we started the campaign.
I know.
I don't want
Because-
you
I'm
guys
just
to-
laughing.
It gets really boring at the high levels.
It does.
Oh,
And-
besides that, I like it that way. You know, you get lots of time when it's not by experience points to really learn your character's strong points and stuff.
Yeah, before they're automatically advancing again. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that.
then you're like, how the
Exactly.
fuck did I get this many spells and what do I do with them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's character development too.
Yep, good for ongoing campaigns.
Arian will look over at Celine and say, "Ma'am, I don't remember there being a guard tower here. I guess we have to deal with I forget his name too.
Samson?
Samson.
Probably, she says.
Yep, in Celine's mind, I was thinking the same thing.
Or one of whoever's in charge of the local temples, because slavery is a blasphemy here.
I guess we'll find out, she says.
Lord Gaba asks how it's going with everyone.
Good, good.
Good, now that I'm settled into game.
Hmm?
It was a bit of chaos before that, but it's good now. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to redo the name tags for Crowley and Yasma. They're on the wrong side.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'll try to do that for next time.
We just like to be different.
Yep, that's right.
Blake and
Also-
Dom could just switch seats.
They could.
Also, Arian still says Color Sergeant on it,
Oh, it does
Oh.
too. Okay.
and so
No.
does Crowley's.
Okay, I gotta fix that. Alright.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, I guess Samson would probably be the governmental representative here.
Yep.
Oh man.
Seems sensible. So, unless somebody else announces themselves at the dock as somebody that we have to deal with, I suppose that the people who are actually the lords of the city might insist upon taking charge of this. But, you know, if not, yeah, we're going to Samson.
Well, nobody has presented themselves at the dock because they don't know why you're here. All they know is 2 ships came in. Right? So the pilot says
We
that
could
the
ask
person you want to
Shockmaster.
talk to is Samson.
Sure.
As far as he's concerned, he's a Blackwing.
Yep, well, then we'll talk to Samson.
Right? He says, avoid anything that's green here. He says,
She nods, and then after he's gone, she says to Arian, how in the hell do these people live so close to each other?
I don't know, ma'am. I have to put up with, people like Ruavel.
You have a
"Yes,
point, sure.
well, he does have to put up with me.
Legit, she says.
So, you guys head into the dungeon, I take it? As a mass, or just a couple of you going in?
Probably just a couple be more politically savvy that way. Keep everybody else on the ships.
I'll go.
I'll back him up.
Okay.
The big guy and the little guy.
Big
Yeah,
guy and
I
little
mean-
guy
I mean,
go
we
into the
just-
dungeon.
We just got to go get Samson, right, and bring him back.
Okay, good enough then. Go ahead.
So a big guy and
She
a little
says-
guy walk into a bar.
It
Big guy
does
says
sound like
ouch.
a joke. Yeah,
Big...
big guy says ouch.
Shades of the Princess Bride here.
Yeah, you guys head in there. Of course, you see Samson at his usual table. Crowley, he says to you as you come through the door.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderfully. How are you? How was the pirate hunting?
Went very well. Very, very well.
I'm glad to hear it. He says, so what can I do for you boys?
Well, and I'll look over to Arian.
Well, Samson, we captured a slaver who had green and black winged slaves on his ship, so we thought the proper place and authority to turn them into was here.
Right.
Captain Wintermist is waiting for you down at the docks.
Well, then we best go then. Thank you, gentlemen. Put on my tab. Says to the bar and then grabs his coat and his hat. No, cloak and hat. And heads out with you guys down back to the docks.
Yep, we take him to the slaver ship, not the other one.
Celine, he says, as he comes.
Samson,
in.
good to see you, she says. I believe we have some of yours here, she
Can I
says.
come aboard.
You're quite welcome to.
Okay. Yeah, he steps on board. He goes, I've seen this vessel.
This is what's this one called here?
It's
Are we
called-
on the Wavechaser or?
No, the Wavechaser is the other one.
Okay. This is the names, whatever it's called, then I forgot, so.
Yeah, I forgot what I called it too.
I don't think I wrote it down.
The Sun Spider.
There we go. This is the Sun Spider, she says.
Obviously, it wasn't important enough.
No, it really isn't. It's really not.
Which?
The name. The name of the ship wasn't obviously important enough for anybody to bother remembering it.
Well, I think we knew it wasn't going to be in our hands for very long, so no one really paid too much attention.
Nope.
He says, okay, are you looking for prize on this ship?
Is that an option? She says we're
I don't
sailors,
know.
of course.
I don't
She
know.
says.
Of course you're looking for a reward. He says, I will see that you are all rewarded handsomely for this.
Thank you. That would be wonderful. She says. We're going to keep the other one, I
How
believe.
many people are in there?
How many are?
About 30.
About 30, she says.
The ship only holds about 12,
Yeah, she looks cross when she says that then.
Captain, do remember that we transferred some to the Wavechaser as well.
Yes.
Yeah. He says, okay, 30, 1,000 gold per. Says, split between you. That seem fair?
Seems fair. Thank you, she says, extends her hand to him to seal the deal.
Yeah, seals the deal with a handshake and says, we'll have our treasurers deliver it to, that looks like the Wavechaser. So you got
Thank
her.
you very much. We did, she says.
Excellent. So she should fetch a pretty penny for you.
I hope so, she says. But regardless, there's still a couple of ships out there you should be aware of that they weren't where we captured these ones. However, of course, they're about to have a major void leadership, which makes them vulnerable, so...
Yes, he says, I think I'll send some patrol boats out to see if we can't track them down.
I thought you might, she says.
Thank you very much. We are indebted to you and your service.
Our pleasure, she says. Pirates are a threat to everyone.
And And they were exactly where I had guessed that they were most likely to be, says Von Vin.
Oh,
Yep,
hey, you
that's
saw
true.
him.
She was absolutely right.
So we're just leaving the ship here, ma'am?
No, the ship belongs to you. He says, I'm not. I have no need of it.
Well, then maybe we should see about. You have no need of this ship?
Torpedo boat? No.
I'm sure Alara could use it, she
I'm sure
says.
they can. He says. We don't have enough harbor space to put another full-time torpedo boat in our harbor. He says.
Okay.
But, I can make arrangements for you to have somebody from Alara come get it and give you a prize on it. He says it will be a prize craft, of course.
Of course.
I think that makes a lot of sense, ma'am.
They're worth about 20,000.
She nods.
Well, ma'am, aren't we headed there already?
Eventually, that was the goal, yes. It's a bit of a roundabout route, though, she says.
Okay.
It's up to you whether you guys would prefer to do that or take it right to Alara. I see no reason that we need to haul it around, so if Samson is willing to make arrangements for us, I would certainly appreciate that, naturally with the sales commission, she says.
Naturally, he says.
Of course.
10%?
Sounds fair.
Okay.
Offers her hand again.
Yeah, takes it. He says, I'll get you 18,000 for it.
That sounds good, she says. Thank you very much.
Yeah, besides, if we had to pilot it, we'd be short on crew for the Wavechaser.
Exactly.
As it is, we're already short on crew for the Wavechaser to get it to where we're going.
Which is why we were going to make a stop at the Elven Nation and see if we couldn't pick up a
Few
temporary
extra
skeleton crew.
Yeah, we could do that instead if you preferred, but I don't know, this seems logical.
It does.
No, you still need a couple of crew for the.
For the Wavechaser, yeah. Yeah, when we'll do that, so. Sorry, don't mind my sigh of frustration here. I'm looking for the stuff in the background while we're here for adjusting the nameplates, and I don't know what I did with them, so.
We do have those other Marines we could pick up to crew that we had just recently gotten before we came through to Draconia space.
Except, sir, they're what's letting us go do this stuff.
Oh, true, but I thought there were some that were still given leave at the moment and could use the extra funds.
I thought the captain kept all the Marines that were the new draft on
Yeah.
full pay, but we could go out. and
Yeah.
do-
Oh, right.
Yeah, me too.
Right. That is true.
And just by quick calculation, it works out to 4,800 gold each. Because there's 10 members of our party, correct?
11.
11.
You
Ah.
forgot about the Dark Elf lady.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Gotta do a recalculation.
Recalculate.
And since we're getting 4,800 or 48,000 total,
That-
we're looking at about
That's only for the release of the slaves on the ship. That's not for the prisoners yet, or for her.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. That'll be enough money just from that for me to start making it a plus corrosive spiral rapier. Yay. I'm high enough level to make it to improve it some more.
4,364 gold each. Well, 4,363 gold and 6 silver. and 3 copper.
So far.
So far.
We need a party
We can do
treasure
it-
Google Doc.
Yeah, that'd be a good
Yep.
idea.
When we can hold of the amount, we can then cut it 11 ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
just
think
write
that
down
makes
the
more
total
sense.
for now, and
I got it written down.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just know some people like to plan, so
Mhm. Makes sense.
right, Diane?
well, like I am definitely one of those people because I planned out my entire character levels all the way to 20.
Oh yeah, by the way, Aaron, you were supposed to give us what the loot was.
Oh
forgot.
yeah, on the ships.
Right, I forgot. It's gonna have to wait till next time.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
put
Sorry, guys.
ship loot.
Yeah, ship loot. Yeah, because they had a lot of treasure and stuff on that ship, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're off to the Elven Nation to pick up.
Skeleton crew, yes. Okay, just to catch up here, everybody's at least an ensign at this point. What is everybody's actual rank? Make sure I've got all the
Everybody's
names
an
right.
ensign except for Yasma and
Madrimlian.
Madrimlian are lieutenants, and you're a captain.
Okay, I do have it right then. Good.
No.
Okay.
So anybody want a +1 weapon? Their weapon to be +1? It's 2,000 gold pieces.
Probably. But
2,000
I don't
gold
know how
pieces,
much
2
money
days.
exactly I have yet. Yeah, almost certainly, but I say give that to the more direct combatants first, because that just makes more sense.
I imagine Arian might want the Keen enchantment. I gotta look at that one.
Both my weapons already +1 keen.
Oh, well
Okay.
then, you don't. You're right. You just bought them that way.
Yep. And I think most of my loot's got to go back into the hutch to pay back the money we borrowed to pay for my bag and to finish paying off my bug suit.
And that's where most of mine's going, is to pay off my bug suit.
So Crowley is, I think, and the Yasma are the only direct combatants then that could use it.
Good. Sounds good.
What? Arden isn't a direct combatant? What
My
about
weapon's
Ruvel?
my weapon is already a oh yeah, Ruvel, Xerxes.
Xerxes?
My weapon's already a +1. I can actually make them a +2 or +1 with the special. But that
Currently,
costs
I'm waiting on my sword being built back in Lara, so I'll wait on that. But I will
Garrett
take
and the our gnome friends waiting for new guns.
Keep mine.
Alright. For +1, that's 2,000 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll mark that down.
For equivalent to +1 plus another thing would be 8,000 total. And you have to tell me what you want the other thing to be.
What, you're charging them full price?
No, isn't that? I'm looking at. Oh, that might be.
That's
So
market
never mind. Half that. Then half those numbers.
Yeah, he's just gonna charge you all
My
full
bad.
price.
Yeah, so I can build more magic stuff.
I could see him doing that, actually.
No, I'm not that
We're
kind
charging
of.
you 3/4 the price.
It'll cost.
I would
just
charge
about-
other people full price.
A +1 for now works.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1,000 gold pieces then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Do you have Forge Ring yet?
No, forging I'm not gonna get until, let me look. 11 is when I'm picking up forging. At level 9 I'm picking up wands.
Okay.
Because my main combat style is gonna be rapier wand.
Okay.
So I figured I might as well make my own wands.
Okay. Yeah, I just was thinking maybe a ring of protection or rings of readiness.
Good ideas.
Ring of spell storing. For the casters.
And after that, it's all combat feats after that one.
It'd be nice to be able to, just call my armor and my weapons in one go.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
This seems like a practical plan to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the armor situation, you can have it does swap armor if you do have another armor in the bag.
Right. I have a +1 mithril chain shirt, and it and the bug suit have the same AC basically. So,
Yeah.
because what I gained from the bug suit, I lose to dex. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think my drumming is the same. Let me just double check my character.
My AC is pretty okay. I think actually with when I'm wearing the bug suit, my AC is higher.
Oh, while we're in town, real quick, is there a armor shop by?
DM stepped away from the mic for a moment.
No.
Yeah,
Because I just
got
wanted
AC
to go.
20 without it. What's it? Yeah,
I just wanted to go buy a regular tower shield.
Sorry.
Just
Excuse me.
a tower
Sorry.
shield.
Yeah, that way we can carry the hutch around with us.
I forgot you guys had that idea.
A portable door. What we got?
This is. I gotta admit, that's pretty ingenious.
Oh, Aaron said it would work.
Yeah, and all Arian has to do is keep it strapped to his back.
Yeah, we've used that thing more often than, So.
It
Yeah.
is a pretty damn useful magic item. It's
Anyway,
almost it's almost as good as like the portable layer and such, and that, except it can't be made bigger. It's the only downside.
Well, the other thing I was thinking about is we could all hop in it and leave it propped up against a tree somewhere when the bad guys are coming, and then they carry it right into their base.
Yeah, they would too.
It's an ambush.
The problem is we wouldn't be able to tell, so we'd have to wait a bit of time before coming out.
Well, it has a window.
Actually, it has a window, and you can look through the keyhole.
True. Okay. How much money for second level scrolls? Because I would like to make ink mirror image on my body. Scrolls. There we go. Second level scrolls. That doesn't. I'm gonna go off of the wizard price, because Magus is a type of wizard. So it's 150 GP to ink a scroll on my body. second level. I really like this inking spells onto my body thing because it's like, oh, you caught me with my pencil? Boom, boom, boom. I
Oh,
can still
Arden,
cast
no.
spells.
Oh, Arden, no. Have you, Arden, the tattooed elf?
Well, technically they're called spell scars, so they probably look more like scars or something. Like one of the
Arden
spells
the
I actually
scarified elf.
If you're using ink, it'll look like a tattoo, not like a scar, because a tattoo is a scar.
That's true. It's just a colored scar.
That's right.
Like one of the spells I have is like Featherfall, so I don't have to prepare that particular spell in case we need it. Just like, oh, falling Featherfall.
Although
It's only for first level spells, it's only 25 gold per, so it's like.
Hello, Extreme Sai. Good to see you.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for getting in on the raffle. We're just waiting for our GM to get back here. Discussing our plans for our magical items and stuff, which is always fun.
Mm-hmm. Magic item.
Yeah, I really want one of those Insta armor things.
Let me look. I will tell you the price when I find it. Those are wrist slots.
Yeah, I thought we had withdrawn enough money from the hutch for everyone to get one. We just had to pay it back.
I paid for my own personal.
I know almost everyone has one. To make it, it costs 3,600 GP.
So it was 1,800 for.
And it takes 7 days to make it.
Next, you were saying 1,800 because 3,600 was the full price.
Nope. 3,600 is the half price. It costs 7,200,
Oh, right.
and that's why it takes 7 days to make.
Right. And I did
Because
pay that. So.
Okay, kitty tax.
Oh, the kitty.
This is Inigo.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello, baby. What a cutie.
Just let me know when you get
He
Wish.
is a cutie.
There, Arden.
I don't know if I can learn Wish as a Magus.
He's not. He's nicknamed me Cat because me come, me go.
I can't learn
Usually at
level.
full speed.
I can't cast 9th level spells. I can only go up to 6 as a Magus.
Darn.
I'd have to like multi-class into like wizard or something, which I
guess.
I
Or
might
get
end up
somebody
doing.
else. You can always get somebody else to do the castings for you while you craft. That is an option.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
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 Hydration
Well, anyway,
is
Arden, I
important.
guess the tomes are out then.
What?
I told Arden to let me know when he got Wish because the tomes.
I can't make those sadly because Wish is a 9th level spell. I can't learn those as a Magus.
Sadly indeed.
I don't think anybody's playing a wizard either.
Slancha.
Hail Hydrate.
Hydrate. You could use Miracle as well.
Hail Hydrate.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if druids get 9th level or not. I think they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do.
Eventually we do.
I don't know if they get wish though. Yeah, your best bet is probably
Miracle.
the witch.
Miracle is the divine version of it.
I'm spending a lot of time. Sable can't do camera tonight.
Yes, I'm sorry, I cannot do camera tonight.
And neither can I, because my camera keeps freezing.
Oh right, Garrett.
Which sucks.
Okay. I Well, guess we're
I didn't
about
notice
ready to
that.
go to the Elven place then.
Yep.
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 Well, look, we go up, we go down.
Pretty much.
Yep.
All right. Yep. So, hail the harbor. We're here to speak to the Navy and Marines outpost, she says.
Ma'am, actually, player to player, aren't we not mentioning that yet because we want to take her back to her home country?
Right.
Oh, are we trying to pick up naval crew? I thought we were just gonna hire some randos.
Oh,
Well,
all right then.
we-
If your mind is to hire some randos so we don't have to tell the Navy so that they don't try to, steal
Interfere.
our bounty.
Exactly.
Then, I like it, yes. Yeah, we're here to hire some crew to move a ship, she says. Yep.
Oh, are we at Alasia Minor or are we actually at Alasia?
Yeah, we haven't been here yet. Actually, Alasia is a really interesting place in that you have almost every variety of elf here. The only one that is missing, well, I doubt you'll notice the sea elves in the harbor, the nymphs, right? But they are here, right? And there's no dark elves, of course.
That makes sense. Drow are the picked on run.
The Slua.
Slua in our world.
Sure.
But yes. Yeah, there's no Slua here. Oh dear.
No Slua we know of at least.
Yeah, I mean, they might be here, but we don't see them. Right? However, well, yeah, she's with us.
protected.
Right. However, there are She, Elfar, and Nanahi, and there are also sylphs flying about. It's kind of a really interesting place because there's like a big forested area and a high mountain peak, and it's all right close to a giant bay. Technically, the bay would be a lake because it's inland, but this is Draconia, so this is more like the Black Sea, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lake, quote unquote. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yep.
I guess, do we just set out a sign?
We talked to the harbor master.
Yeah, we talked to the harbor master. I've heard that you can just set out a sign, she says. Usually, I've heard it's also procedure to ask around at a couple of the local watering holes. Somebody will know if there's a board. Cry the docks. We can put up. There's maybe a board where we can put up a notice. We might be here for a few days.
On said notice,
And I get free.
On said notice, says Crowley.
on said notice, said Crowley, I believe we should put no murder hobos. Already got that covered.
Yeah, that's right.
How many guys do we actually need? Like 5?
Yeah, just going to a watering hole should cover it then.
Well, I mean, I could stand on the docks and use my military parade ground voice.
You could?
No, more like oye, oye, oye. The crew of the Wavechaser is looking for 5 temporary
Nope.
members for a passage crew.
Not crew of the Wavechaser. That'll get us killed.
Yeah.
Well, it's on the stern of the ship. We can't
Yeah,
really
he's
cover it
right.
up.
It's the Wavechaser. Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep. So he's yelling. Yeah.
Okay. I'm watching for the
Alright.
authorities to show up then.
It's a fairly common ship name, I'm sure, and we're
Yeah.
not flying the pirate flag.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's multiple ships named the Wavechaser.
Yeah, I'm still paying attention for the authorities showing up because
Only 1 through 97.
And actually would question me being the Duke of would I have been issued a Kanathi flag? Yeah, all right, so we'd be flying that from the masthead, I guess.
There you go. That makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
Good idea. I was about to send Vonvin and Xerxes to go and get us a Navy flag, but if we have the Kanathi flag, that works just as well. Yeah, better even.
Yeah, because then we're a private ship, right?
That's right.
So yeah, I'll try crying, see if anybody comes. Oh, my huge whopping +1 in that, I think. Yeah, Arian is not the most. No.
We may have noticed this. I'm just saying.
I mean, I could try to intimidate 5 guys into it. I'd be better.
Okay.
Get on the ship!
Get your ass on the fucking ship.
I'm going to try out one of my new abilities here.
Okay.
I'm going to say, Arian, you will find us 5 guys in the next 5 minutes. And I'm going to use Verum Thetis. Now, you speak prophetic words and your vision becomes truth. As an action, you may speak of any action by an ally, and the ally is then fated to succeed at this task. When the ally targeted attempt the single action, the skill check, attack roll, etc. is defined by you. They're treated as if they rolled a 20.
That is amazing.
Nice.
I yell out, I need 5 sailors. All right, get on the ship.
Welcome aboard, says Celine. Looks over at Crowley, like, shrugs, like, holy shit. Gets on the boat.
Look over at the pilot who has yet to disembark. Our business, huh? Oh,
Von Vin
Don't
sulks.
be the dock master for a day. Thank you very much. She says at least.
Von Vin sulking. She didn't get a chance to go buy goodies.
Magellan hands her a couple of his chocolate-covered coffee beans.
We'll get some in Delmain, I promise. She
That'll do.
says.
What I missed that's so funny.
Magic crew hiring.
Is to hire.
Yeah, Crowley's got this new ability that means something is fated to succeed with your allies, if he says so. So, Arian was bellowing on the dock.
I can do it 5 times a day
Jesus.
and once on each individual per 24-hour period.
Yeah,
It's
so,
like
you know,
easy
Arian
button.
I can
Arian
tell
went on the dock and went, I need 5 sailors, and 5 sailors came over, yo! And that was it! I love it.
Yeah,
And then Arian barked at them to get on the ship, and they ran up the gangplank.
I can make it happen.
That is fucking brilliant. I knew you were good luck, says Celine and kisses Crowley on the head.
He looks all proud and kind of puffed out his chest.
Scritches his ears for a minute and, you know, yeah! Yes, oh yes, you helped. Pats the cat.
Yeah. Magellan approaches. So, ma'am, who's acting bosun right now?
That's a good question. This is Arian's ship currently. I'm captaining her, so I guess that might as well be you, she says.
All right. Looks around the crew. Step lively. Let's get this ship in the air.
Yeah.
Put your backs to it.
Welcome aboard, gentlemen. Your pay will be... Oh, what? Oh, jeez.
I know what the problem was. I had myself muted and I couldn't see it. I'm blind.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, Gala.
Well, perhaps it's just as well we did the recap then for
Yeah.
Taz when he got back, so it's good. Okay.
I was coughing earlier and muted my mic and forgot to unmute it.
Okay, so all the name tags and symbols and portraits should be fixed now.
Okay.
You won't see it until you replace them on the stream, of course, but...
Right, so you fixed Von Vin and...
Von Vin didn't need
I mean,
fixing.
Yasma and Crowley.
Yasma and Crowley have been adjusted to be on the proper side. Crowley and Arian's names have been updated.
For rank.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess we're off to Delmain to turn in our bounty.
Yep.
What are they called?
Start with the character name.
Alright.
Arian name and pick. Crowley name and pick. Yasma name and pick. In the online work directory there. Oh, looks like Yasma's just replaced itself. Weird.
No, I just replaced it.
Oh, okay.
That's why he was asking.
Crowley's still too big, but whatever.
Crowley always has been larger than life.
You have a point there.
Definitely too big for his britches, anyway.
Oh, look, and now Arian and Yasma are together. Perfect.
Aww. Yeah, that's sweet, actually. I like that.
I gotta look at this. Oh, ha!
Yeah, and it looks like Arian has his hand on Yasma's arm.
Yeah, it does. That's cool. I like that. That makes sense to me. Yeah, so we hire our guys, we take off.
Yep. They're like, where are we going? Cabin?
We're headed to Delmain to turn in a bounty, she says.
Right, humans. Smelly. Okay.
Well, I wasn't going to say, she says quietly.
Everyone laughs. Wouldn't be so bad, but they all smell like salt, says one of them.
Humans eat a lot of salt, I'm given to understand, she says.
Yeah.
I think they need it more than we do. Well, thanks for hiring on so quickly.
Hey, it seemed like the deal of a lifetime. We were just coming down to the docks hoping to get a job, says one guy. Walked onto the dock and we heard this guy yell out, we need 5 guys.
Perfect timing, I guess.
Like, we're 5 guys.
She says, well, Navy and Marines are always looking for people. Not your style, eh?
No.
Okay.
Too much like discipline.
It is a bit, she says. Yeah.
Adrenaline is actually going to bite his tongue. Tell him to quit slacking. I mean, they're talking to the captain, so he really can't say anything about it, so...
Yeah.
Crowley says, Captain, can I speak to you a moment?
Absolutely, Crowley.
Yeah,
Yep,
they go back to
goes
work.
aside with him.
Crowley takes her up to the side a bit. It says, so who's going to be negotiating the price in which we receive for the pirate crew?
That's a good question. Are you volunteering for the job?
Oh no! I was going to help whoever.
I see.
Negotiate.
Okay,
I
does
was being a
anybody...
helper in negotiation.
Makes sense. She says, help like you just helped Arian, you mean?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, she says. Okay, does anybody actually have a bargain skill?
Diplomacy is the skill you use for that.
Well, Celine's pretty good at diplomacy.
Yep.
I've only got
Yeah.
a 3.
I've got a 4 total bonus, but no ranks.
Yeah, I have like
Yeah,
actual ranks in
diplomacy.
it.
No.
I'm still adjusting my character sheet, but I do have actual ranks in it. And it's a skill I've focused on because, you know,
Because she's a social character.
I'm a social character, yeah.
Yeah, see, diplomacy was not something he needed to focus on right away, but he does have sense motive.
I think maybe I will, Crowley, she says.
Okay. Well, let me be at your side, and I'm sure we'll get a pretty penny for bringing in the entire crew at once.
Sounds like a deal, she says.
I
Thank
think,
you.
You know, I think there just might even be a bonus somehow in it. I just feel it in my bones.
I think that's a good feeling to have, she says cheerfully.
Madrimlian looks at the bounty sheet. I believe it said 100,000 if we could bring her in alive.
The Alarn one, not the Dalmanian one.
The Alarans offered 10,000 for her alive.
Right.
And what did these guys offer us?
The Dalmanians? You don't know.
Yeah.
You just heard that there was a price on her head in Dalmain too.
No, 'cause we went there to get the thing, didn't we?
Nope.
We did.
Did you?
Yeah.
We did.
Yes,
Because we learned that it was
Yep.
a higher price to bring her in alive than it was if we brought her in dead.
Right, because they were offering 20,000.
Right. And we're hoping maybe we can cash in twice, but if we can't, what the hell? 20,000 is better than 10,000, so we're going to Domain.
Yeah, plus bonus for
Well,
the crew,
we're
it
hoping-
said, is all it said.
If nothing else, we can ask for the head when they execute her and turn it into the Illyri to get a second bounty, hopefully.
Smart.
Legit.
And the other option was we were gonna, if they weren't willing to do that, we were going to see if they were willing to give us a writ saying that, you know, yes, she's dead, and
Ha. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea if they don't actually kill her. Because what if she shows up again?
She's
Oh
wanted
no,
for
they're going to
treason.
kill her.
She's
You're
wanted
going
for
to kill
treason,
her.
they're gonna hang her.
Although we could use one of those picture crystals you guys use and show them that.
That's true.
Yeah. If you
And that
take
sounds like a
picture
good
of the
insurance
gallows.
policy. And so we will do that.
I thought she wanted to come to Dalmania because she might not die.
That was true. That was her theory. She knew she would have no... Okay, but that doesn't mean she has hope, right? It's just she has none with the Illyri,
Right.
right? The Illyri have a reputation, right?
For being
Basically-
draconian motherfuckers. Ah!
I am certain, by anybody's standards, being hung is far drawn and quartered by dragons.
Fair.
Do not meddle in the affairs of dragons, for you are crunchy and good with ketchup.
unless it's a white dragon, they don't particularly like ketchup on their meat sickles.
Yeah.
You're funky and good with Rog.
There you go.
Your attitude may taste like shit, but it goes really good with wine.
Anyway, so hi ho, off the domain we go.
Yep.
Yep.
Just lighten my pipe, guys.
Help me, boys, fly the ship. Way, hey, move your ass.
When Crowley says to the captain, "You know what, Captain?
What's that, Crowley?
You are going to get us 150,000 for her and the crew." And I'm going to use my ability again.
Okay.
Well, I like the sounds of that, she says.
I just have a feeling.
I believe
don't know
you,
what it
she
is.
says. That is like hilariously unfair. I love it.
Well, he's just testing the limitations of it at this point, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it, yeah. I feel like the GM's not gonna let it be that high.
We'll see.
Never know, it depends.
Read the wording inside
It's not
my
like-
book.
Too
It means that she rolls a natural 20 on her diplomacy check to get it. It doesn't mean they'll give her 150,000. It just means they'll
They
give
make
her the
what
maximum
they're
that
more
they would.
asking.
It
Yeah.
means they'll give them the maximum that they'd be willing to give. Right?
Right.
You know, so.
Because they're always going to try and give you 20% of what they should.
Right.
That's a fact right there.
Right.
You know, it's just business. I'm sorry, that's how business works.
Yep.
That's fair. Yeah, it's fair, to be honest. That's how business works. That's why you negotiate.
called haggling.
And when you're guaranteed to win in the negotiation, you're gonna get the absolute utmost you possibly can.
Yep.
And who knows what other crimes may have been charged on some of the lesser crew, and their name is a little more well known than we think.
That's also possible.
Well,
Because as a pirate, the one thing you have is your name and infamy.
Mhm.
It's like a badge of honor, I guess.
Well,
could
when
say.
you're high ranking, it is. When you're low ranking, you have anonymity. You know? No, I'm not a
Yeah.
pirate. No, really.
Well, as
No,
soon
I
as your
kinda just
name
got
gets
dr-
out
I-
there,
I just got hired on this crew. I didn't know it was a pirate ship.
Yeah.
Thanks for rescuing me. They press ganged me so severely.
I'll
Well, you
have
might
to-
as well
yeah.
sing that song because, hey, you could get lucky.
Yep.
But if you've been picked up 4 times on a pirate ship, well, then you're screwed.
It'll be
Yeah, you
funny.
didn't-
You get picked up 4 times from 4 different groups, so you're able to get away each time.
Captain, may I ask you a favor?
Probably.
Darling? May I have her ship's color?
For Jack.
Yes.
Yes, she says. She knows he's up to no good. She doesn't care.
Oh, he's actually not up to no good.
Okay.
He's got a project on the go. If we're going to continue to hunt pirates,
He's gonna make a tapestry of all the jacks we
Of-
collect.
No, a sail.
a sail. And through each jack, I'm going to sew a red line, a red piece of fabric through each jack, and then sew them together as a sail.
Oh god, that would be terrifying to pirates.
Especially if it's on
And
a
it will
private
be a
ship.
sail of like an anti-pirate ship.
Yeah, it's very clearly a pirate hunting ship.
And here Arian thought he was just planning for a future career.
He is.
Is a pirate hunter.
Yeah, just not the crew you initially thought.
As characters, none of you know this. As players, that is the idea.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, just not the crew you thought he was gonna go for.
There it is. I still have a third of a gram of hash here.
Nice.
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 Enjoy.
So are we taking a break then for medication?
Yeah, I
Is that
gotta
the
take a
plan?
meds break, guys.
Yay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Sable's gonna try calling the kiddies in.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah, it's
appreciate
about
that.
that time. So I will indeed. So we'll meet back in about, what, 10 minutes?
Yes.
Which means we'll get our deep thoughts with Crowley.
If we're present.
I look forward to deep thoughts with Crowley.
Give me a moment, and I will have deep thoughts ready for everyone.
Okay. We're on 10-minute break. I'll see you guys in a moment.
Extreme side, did you get a ticket to the raffle? Oh yeah, I see you did.
Yeah, I misjudged when it said to run, so you have about 10 minutes left to enter the raffle. So make sure you do it during the break, guys.
Yeah.
See you in a minute.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
If anybody can pick up Fox's cunning, that'd be nice. Because I'd like to be able to make a headband of intellect. Oh, everybody's gone.
Good to know.
We're here.
And now, deep thoughts with Crowley. If the world's gonna burn down, make sure you're the one with the matches and the bucket of water. So at the end, when you put the flames out, you can still be hailed as the hero. And that was Deep Thoughts with Crowley.
Nice.
Another bonus edition to Thoughts with Crowley. If you judge a fish on how it rides a bicycle,
We'll always think you're stupid.
it will always think it's stupid. And that was another Deep Thoughts with Crowley.
Well, I don't think a fish can ride a bicycle, so yeah.
Pretty impressive fish.
Well, it's not about the fish, it's about the metaphor. Basically, if you judge a fish on how it rides a bicycle, it will always feel unworthy.
Because
If
it'll
you
always
ju-
fail.
It'll always fail. If you judge it on how it swims, then you're running more along a line that it can be properly judged. Is just kind of what I was thinking.
And here, Arian was just thinking mobile sushi.
Well, sushi is always mobile. It swims around right in front of where I'm sitting right now.
Sushi is good. Homemade bacon apple sushi is even better.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, especially when you use double bacon.
Yum.
Anything with double smoked maple bacon is yummy.
Well, I agree with the double smoke. And you know what? For a lot of people, maple is a really enjoyable flavor. On occasion, I enjoy a little maple syrup on pancakes or whatnot. But I'm not huge on maple much anything else other than syrup for pancakes. I don't know if it's just me or if I ate too many of those maple cookies as a kid. But yeah.
I bet
Then again-
you're like an applewood or alder smoke.
Oh, applewood is so good too, especially applewood, apple smoked Gouda.
Apple smoked or hickory. I really like the smoky flavor of hickory.
What?
I actually buy liquid hickory smoke, and I like put a few drops in chili, which is amazeballs.
Nice.
So, that is odd that you had to permit fish.
What?
Oh, on stream.
Oh.
Yeah, XMC, that's myself, that's Siobhan who said that. I love my apple smoked Gouda. Okay, let's try this again.
So I mentioned I would like somebody to learn Fox's cunning so I can make headband of intellects. know,
That
that
might
extra 2
already
in.
be in Celine's spell list because she's being a witch. She gets a really broad one as an option in my spell list. And level spells.
Yep.
I'll have to go look.
Well, as a witch, Celine would have to get the scroll, burn it, and feed the ashes to her familiar to actually add it to her knowledge base.
Well, it depends if she didn't learn it for a level up.
That's right.
Like I do have to pick up a spell scroll for Bear's Endurance and Bull's Strength, because I do want to eventually make the belt of physical perfection, which requires all 3 of those. I already have Cat's Grace. It just takes so much time and money to make that particular belt. I might be able to make the +4 version. Let me check.
Whoa.
You wrap that around a waist of any fighter, it's gonna make them a lethal weapon.
Well, the base one only does +2 to each stat, and then +4, and then +6.
Still.
You slap a +6 belt around someone's waist that fucking buffs them like that? Damn!
Yeah, +3 con, +6 con, +6 strength, +6 dex. Yeah, I know.
I'm back. You have about 20 seconds to get in on the raffle if you still want to participate.
So
Apple smoked Gouda, that does sound tasty.
I know.
And you're frozen again there.
I see that. No, it didn't unfreeze yet, so. I mean, I know how to
Probably gonna.
fix it, but I'm not gonna do it right now.
Yeah,
No.
you gotta reboot everything, right?
Nope. I need to leave the call.
Ah. It's okay. We have some faces. It's not of, immediate importance.
Okay, you can
All
no
right.
longer enter the waffle.
All right, so we're going to pick a winner here since we're stopped anyway. And the winner is Extreme Sai.
Hey, nice.
To make it a plus.
Yay!
Woo.
Congratulations, Extreme Sai.
Hey! Yeah, that's great. Cool. All right, so contact me on Discord, and I will make sure that you get a copy of the story. I don't think you've read any of them. So I'll probably send you Survivor since
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
it's Dirk on the site. You are indeed a World Anvil noob. Okay, awesome. Yeah, contact me on Discord in message, I know, or on Twitch in a whisper, right? And I will make sure you get your prize.
As our cat's killing each other in the background.
I was wondering what that noise was.
Yes.
All right, congratulations. That's awesome. We're going to save the raffle for the 1-year anniversary for next week at this time. So next week, beginning
babe.
of the broadcast, what?
Go kick the shit out of your cat.
Oh, 1 second, I'll be right back.
Alright. Stop it. She hissed at him, hey? He's chasing her around and tackling her and stuff.
Got to make my belt a +4 belt. It takes 12 days. Oof.
Those spells you mentioned are on my spell list. I'll just have to prepare them. I know I get like Cat's Grace and Bull Strength and a few other ones.
Those spells I have no problem. I can learn those ones. It's the intellect ones. Fox's Cunning, Eagle's Splendor, and Owl's Wisdom.
I think I get all that shit, so I just...
I'm
as
pretty
usual,
sure you
I'm
do
behind on the
too.
character. But that sounds like very witchy things, so I will double check and make. But yeah, somebody will have it.
Just need those. Yeah, I wanted to make a headband of intellect. Just buff my int even more.
If we could figure it out, I would buy a belt of that.
Physical perfection. I still need to. I need to pick up Bull's Strength and Bear's Endurance, but I can make it. Let me check.
Well, you can also have other casters help you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the whole crew
Yeah,
might be
Vondren
able to
can
work.
just prepare those.
I feel like it's better for me to just pick up the spells. It only takes me a day to learn them from the scroll, and then
That makes sense.
Anyways, to make the +2 version, it takes 16 days and 8,000 GP.
Ooh,
Okay.
cool.
It's expensive.
And how much for the +4 version?
32,000 GP and 64 days.
Yeah.
How much?
32,000.
13,000?
32.
32. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And 64 days.
Okay.
Holy cow.
So 2 months.
The +6 is even worse.
Of course it is.
It's almost half a year. In fact, I think it is half a year. It's 144 days.
No, a little less. About a third of a year.
That's why you need the pocket plane with morphic time, so you can just go in there and play with it.
I mean, I can get all those for potions for myself, but
Those are temporary.
yeah.
Well, that worked out really good. Extreme Sai contacted me right away, and we were on a break, so I just sent him the story. It's already done. That's awesome.
Okay. Awesome. Enjoy it, Extreme.
Okay then. So back
That
to
is
where
a
we
story to which this campaign is a prequel of. My character, Ruavel Sunfall, the one in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, where I'm talking, is the main character of that one's father. And Sable's character, right there, Captain Celine Wintermist, is his mother. Right, so this is the prequel to that. Right.
And as I said, unless it goes horribly off the rails, which it has not yet, then this is canon, this game.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you could join us too, Sai. That's great.
That's awesome.
All right, let's continue. We were headed to Domain and their capital, which I've forgotten the name of. Which I used to bloody know.
Yeah.
It wasn't named Alexander yet because...
No.
Or was it? Oh yeah, because the Illyria... Yeah, okay, no, it's called Alexander.
Right.
Named after the king who made peace.
With the dragons or the elves?
Yeah, with the Illyria.
Yes, unless we all die and invalidate the published works. You're absolutely right, Extreme Side.
Exactly.
Well, there's also some characters that you never hear of as well in this, so...
Yes, so we're gonna have to find out what happened to them, aren't we?
Yeah, because it could be a
Saga
side
could have
story.
easily just locked himself in a place and crafted things.
Yeah, the other one that we have to worry about at Extreme Side is Madrimlian.
Yep, Madrimlian is actually a major character in the novels.
In the novels, yes.
Very important character.
He's a young punk at this point, but...
And actually, so is Vonvin.
Yep.
Yes, Vonvin's an important character in the novels, too. Her husband, not so much. He dies.
That's okay. She handles everything after the fact, including watering her rose garden with the blood of the people who killed him.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be another
a
story.
rose garden.
Yeah, roll well. Exactly.
Why do I also imagine she has a really good supply of bone meal to feed those?
Would not surprise me.
Oh,
at all.
if she did it right, she could have an indefinite supply. It's not a punishment.
Got off limb before day. Regenerate
limb goes to the dark side.
Well, she's a balanced druid, right? Equal measure of pain and suffering.
As long as she's alive, so are they.
Right. You can't go kill any of the big bad evil guys, in-world Einsteins or Gandhis, etc. says Sai.
Yep, that's right. Well, the big bad evil guys, yeah.
Yeah. Big bad evil guys have a way of turning up again.
They do.
Einsteins and Gandhis are one of a kind, though.
Even if you kill them.
Okay, this is hilarious, but let's get on with it, guys.
Yes. You guys fly into Alexander. Alexander is an inland city, right, with a large man-made lake that they use as a harbor. Right? A wall surrounds the entirety of the city, right? With humongous ballistae on them. Think Game of Thrones dragon weapons.
The scorpions, as they call them.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Wonder why. Got it.
I may have to let my kitten out because she's like in demon mode here.
Oh, okay. Maybe she wasn't hissing at him.
Okay, just a second. I'm gonna let him out. Carry on. We're headed there.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, the scorpions, as they called them, right, all over the walls. Most of them look disused. You know, like maintained but not used.
Right.
Right? As you fly over the killing fields outside the city, right, you can see the remnants of the bones of dragons still
Littering the grounds?
littering the grounds. The bones of humans, right? It looks like a lot of warring went on outside this city.
I'm surprised they left the bones there.
It's medieval.
Me too.
You know,
Right.
dragon bones are very useful.
Well, this
crafting
was-
materials.
You have to remember that the last war that happened here was the Butcher Mage's War.
Yeah. They're still picking up the remnants of that.
Right.
Says Shudders.
I'm sure, says Von Bin, that our brother and his priests will be by eventually to retrieve it.
I'm sure you're right, she says.
Sort them out. Yep. I think that's pretty cool your brother does that, you know, says Rovel.
I do too. Says smiles at him and, you know.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just not so sure about his choice of house staff.
Can't argue
Yeah.
with that.
Oh, I do believe he mentioned that his house staff is paying some form of penance.
Yes, it's still creepy though.
Yep.
It's creepy. It's really creepy. Seriously.
Okay, apparently I'm the only person this doesn't bother, says Von Bin.
Well, maybe it's because druids have a greater appreciation of the balance of life and death. I don't know.
Or they're just creepy, says Rovel.
Well, that's true.
And Cersei
Von
says,
Bin
do I have to
shrugs
punch
and
you out
says,
now?
"Death isn't a punishment." No, you don't, dear. She pats him on the shoulder.
Okay. Can
I-
I punch him out?
It's not.
As we come into port, Arian's playing the owner aboard role. I guess he's probably
Yeah.
switched to his noble clothes and he's leaning against the rear rail, smoking his pipe.
Yeah, the rest of you haul are into port, except the officers on deck, of course. And,
Yep.
Right? Then, like, this port is, fly in yourself. There's no pilots here because the port is easy. Right? You
Oh yeah,
fly
it's a
in.
man-made lake.
It's a man-made lake. They know how deep it is. It's all pretty even on the bottom.
Yeah.
There's no reefs to be wary of.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, bring her in and moor her up.
Yeah, there's dock hands on the docks to help you moor up.
Yeah, toss him some lines and...
Yeah. Then they tossed you some lines.
Right, the other way around. Well, you
Yeah.
know what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tie off.
Yep.
And the bosun, being Adrenaline, calls out that the boat is successfully docked.
Yep.
Well, pay our sailors.
Well, first, yeah, stand on your crew.
Yep, stand down, she
Yeah.
says.
So they can stand off their positions now and basically just hang out on the deck going, yay, we're in harbor.
Yeah, the easiest money they ever made is like a 2-hour trip.
Yep. You mean we're actually getting
Yeah.
paid for this? Says the one guy.
Well, she says we're actually going to be here probably for a few days, maybe as long as a week.
Okay.
She says we may need a crew to take her somewhere else after that, if you're available. She says.
Can we sleep on the ship?
Yes, she says.
We're
Absolutely.
available.
I see, she says. Would you like an advance? She says.
Would be helpful if we're not going to be eating on the ship. He says.
Well, you're welcome to, she says, but there's no cookies, so
Right.
it'll be,
Hard
whey
tack.
bread and,
Yeah.
Well, actually, here, probably hardtack. You're probably right, she says.
Yeah.
We haven't had a chance to resupply yet, so...
Nice weevils, my favorite.
I know, right? She pays them up in advance, then. That's actually fairly typical.
Yep.
So...
Well, we'll be back every night,
Crowley to
and
turn that into something delicious.
none of us drink, he says.
That's helpful.
Well, Aether, he's got a problem with the bottle, so we don't drink just because he's our buddy, right?
That's good of you, she says.
Right, so
I
you
like
won't have
that.
to worry about us being drunk and disorderly or anything, man.
I'm glad to hear that, she says. Well, make yourselves comfortable, gentlemen, she says, and we'll see you shortly.
Yep, Avalana.
Yeah, she smiles. She's like, we gotta find a way to keep these guys, she says.
Well,
Yeah.
if
says
we can get them
Donovan.
back to our other ship, they can earn their pay.
They're earning their pay. I like these guys, she says.
Oh, I know.
Well, tomorrow I could possibly make that happen.
Awesome, she says. Well, let's go and see if we can negotiate ourselves a good deal, eh, Crowley?
I think so. I think I would
If
gonna work out famously.
Do you guys want to stay at an inn while we're here, or would you prefer to stay on board ship?
Human inns. Bed bugs.
If we stay on board
yeah, vermin.
ship, if we stay on board ship, I can cook.
If we stay on board ship,
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
hey guys, we do have a cookie now. Crowley's gonna cook, and he's an awesome chef. Okay, they say. Well,
Okay.
I'll tell you what, Captain, says Ravel. We'll take some money and go and resupply the ship with fresh supplies.
Sounds good, she says. Take Vonbin with you. She's been looking to get to the market.
Well, yeah, and she
True.
knows the best vegetables.
That's also true, she says.
And please, get some coffee.
Yeah, if
And
there's
I'll
no
talk-
coffee,
If
definitely
I
we
can,
need coffee.
Yeah.
And I'll toss
I'll
Ravel
try,
30
says
gold.
Donovan.
Toss Ravel 30 gold, okay?
Pick me up a tower shield. We decided we needed one of those, remember?
Yeah, right. No worries. You're going with Captain then?
Well, I'm playing the part of owner aboard, so
Yeah.
probably makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Besides that, prisoner still
Avalon.
needs guarded.
That is true.
I'm staying here,
Okay,
looking over at the crew.
Crowley and I will be back then. Yeah, heads off.
Is there a
Mhm.
discarded piece of spar or something on the dock?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So I'll take it. I'll hammer like the manacles into them,
Okay.
and then manacle the prisoners to it, so they have to walk together carrying
Right.
the spar.
Carrying this spar,
Oh.
yeah.
Quaffled, nice.
Right. Okay.
Go ahead and start with the market, because I need a couple minutes here. I'm doing an adjustment to the Game of Tones article for
Sure.
the schedule. Thanks.
Sure. So Von Finn and you guys head to the market. Is anybody going with them? Like Arden or Crowley or
I'll go
Yasmin?
with them.
Yasmin wants to go to the market too. Okay.
Yeah.
Crowley will hand Yasmin the key and say, hey, you might want to go below deck and grab some cash before you go to the market. Just grab my backpack, you'll be alright.
Alright. I'll do that.
Yeah.
So there is.
So do these
What's that?
sailors count as hirelings trained then?
Yes.
So it's 3 silver a day per each of them.
Yeah. Sorry, I split my toenail here and I'm trying to pull it off.
Oh, ouch.
My toenails are dried out. I must be dehydrated.
So I guess just take 15 gold off the list there, Crowley. That'll cover them for up to 10 days.
Okay.
And welcome back, Esong. Okay, so you guys head into the marketplace. The market is a bustling affair of mostly humans, you know. There are a few non-human races in here, but what you do see is a dearth of Illyri. There are a few, but they are definitely a visible minority. Right? And the ones that you do see are all metallic wings.
Somehow that's not much of a
Not much of a witch?
Surprise.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. Go and pick up groceries.
Okay. Alright, easy enough to do. You guys just will pick up groceries. We'll figure it out later how much that's going to cost for the ship. I take it Crowley also gave them a shopping list?
Yes, he most certainly did.
Yeah. Things he wants, like spices and...
Shopping list.
Oh, rats?
Those
Domain.
can be.
Yeah.
That's just proof that I can do amazing things with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have good ingredients, I can make stellar things.
But
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose we'll have the crew just pitch all the crappy human rations.
Yeah. Well, they're not worth selling.
If they're in... Oh, okay. I was just going to say, are they in any shape to sell, or are they infested with weevils and, you know...
Oh, yeah, infested with weevils and rot.
In that case, are there, like, poor people around, beggars?
Mm-hmm.
That would be of use to them.
That's true.
Make sure it
Well,
hasn't spoiled,
disperse them
but, you know,
to
a
the
little
beggars,
protein never
then.
hurt anyone.
What was that, Wavid?
Then we'll disperse them to the beggars when we get back.
Mm-hmm.
And I presume we could probably trade the grog for something else.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Resupply the ship. Stock up on candies.
yeah, and Ruavel buys a keg of castiasa, so
What's that?
it's like elven brandy, sort of.
Okay.
It's what they use in place of grog on a ship.
Uh-huh.
It's more like mead,
Yeah, it's more
Right.
like mead, but
but
powerful
also
like brandy.
You know, it's distilled mead brandy basically. It's like a
Yeah.
combination of flour. It's flour, berry, and honey liquor that's been distilled.
Yeah,
Okay.
good stuff.
Von Vin will also get of some teas and some extra honey since our hired crew does not imbibe alcohol.
Okay. Yep. Right. Domain is known as a city where you can buy almost anything if you have the right connections. Alexander, I mean. All right. And if you can find the right connections, you can get pretty much anything you need here. All right. It's an immense city. There is over 1 million people in it.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Man, do humans fuck like rabbits.
Yeah, the city is intense for those of you walking through it, leading prisoners and shit. Right? There is a lot of fucking people here.
Yeah, Arian will just cock an eyebrow at Von Vin as she's walking.
Hey Gareth,
off the
good to
ship
see
and-
you, mate. What was that, dude?
Arian will just cock an eyebrow as we're all walking off the ship to split up and be like, I'm not sure that we don't, fuck like rabbits too. I just think they're more successful at it.
Yeah.
It's true, actually. Elves are not particularly fertile compared to human beings, says Von Vin. Stances where there are more so immediately after combat. You are duly warned, sir.
Arian will pick up Yasma and be like, hold on, give me 10 minutes. He'll set her down and go, just kidding, dear.
Gareth, one question. Will Lurk be helping with the prisoner transport?
I'm sure he will. I'll roleplay Lurik if you need him.
Yeah.
Gareth's just had a bad day and he's just had enough of the day, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see them trying to make a run for it and just shoot the guy in the back in the leg. Boom.
Well, that's why I coupled them. That way they're easier to handle for a small number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did give me a thumbs up from where he's escaping. His other half is being yappy.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so you guys do that. And there's nothing of interest that happens in the fucking food market. Aside from things like a guy spills a cart of tomatoes. Alright, so
Well, I am back.
okay, since you're back, we'll go on to you guys then.
Okay.
So no cabbages? Oh, no cabbages being spilt.
Chicken kicker.
They don't see some carriage chasing some other guy on a skateboard and then sliding sideways into a manure cart.
Or some random guy jumping off an incredibly high point into a bale of hair being perfectly fine.
Hey, I wrote a scene like this for Sable's Privateers Book 4, which you haven't seen yet. I'm just saying. It's exactly like, it's like a Jackie Chan fight scene. It sure amused me in my head when I was writing it. I hope it's as funny in text.
I have to get Jackie Chan to do it in a movie.
Alright, so we're headed to the offices, I guess, right?
Yeah, to the guardhouse.
Yeah.
Yep, same place we got the info about the bounty.
Yep.
Yeah, head there.
Yeah, you march your prisoners through the streets and to the guardhouse. What have we here? Says the guard captain.
We have, what the hell was her first name?
Rianne?
You know what?
Started with a J, didn't it?
What's that?
Didn't it start with a J?
I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, just a second. I'll find out.
I'll look.
Jetta or Jana Wavechaser, something like that? Gina?
Jisa.
Jisa, that's the one.
There it is. Yep, she says we have Jisa Wavechaser and her crew.
Really? Huh.
Hands him over with a smile.
Oh, I guess you're here for the bounty then.
We are indeed, she says.
And he sort of grabs her by the face and moves her face back and forth, slaps her a couple times. Ah, she's definitely alive. Fuck you, she says.
Yeah, Celine's not too happy about this, but it's not her place to say anything. There's a difference between, okay, you're pirates and, you know. But there's an honor code by the way you treat prisoners, right?
Yeah.
So she's not impressed, but she doesn't say anything.
All right, we'll take him from here, and you can report to City Hall. I'll give you a writ thing that you got here.
Thank you very much, she says. So what happens from here? I imagine there will be a trial?
Yep, and then she'll probably hang. Along with her crew.
She nods. She says, Draconia is also paying, but for proof of her demise, she says, is there a way we might be able to acquire that?
Masons. Trial will probably happen tomorrow.
Okay.
They'll hang her the day after that.
Speedy justice, she says.
We don't fuck around here in Alexander.
She nods. So she says that she does approve of, so she nods.
Alright. He says, she's done a lot of damage to a lot of folk around here.
So, sorry to interrupt, says Crowley.
No problem.
But it's hang till they're dead, right?
Yes.
So you could hang her by her one wrist to start until that falls off.
Oh, come on now.
Falls off.
Come on now.
And then by an ankle. And the butt into her head should kill her then.
Don't listen to him. She says.
Well, if she's done people lots of wrong, it gives her time for reflection, shall we call it. For being part of the slave trade, it's reflection. It's not punishment, it's reflection time.
My companion's a little meaner than me, she says.
Old man did.
Okay, good.
Came immediately for
Thank you
Jamie.
for your time, she says, and she'll head around, kind of giving Crowley this what the fuck look.
Well, hey, you never know. We're gonna be here a couple of days. Thought it might be kind of entertaining.
I'm glad I'm on your good side, she says to him.
As
Me
we go
too,
outside,
he says.
Arian,
Me too.
As you go outside, Arian.
Arian will say to him, to Crowley, he goes, you know, if you're going to do that, you might as well just stick them in the gibbet and let them just hang there till they die.
Yep.
You would be amazed at how fast someone's hand will fall off when hung by it.
If you're looking for proof, we can get some. You're right about we can take a crystal portrait of her hanging from the noose, she says.
And that's proof solid that she's hung.
Yeah.
But they'll buy it. We have friends at court, she says.
And hey, you know what? One more way we can prove that we were there is after the body is hung and dead, I can stab her with a cheap dagger, take the picture of me stabbing her with a cheap dagger, we turn in the dagger in the photo or the picture, and
That's if they'll even let us near her. Remember, we're not anyway
Yeah.
officers of the court or anything here.
I got some money. It'll work. Everyone likes money.
I'm not sure these guys are bribable. She says. They look pretty angry.
To stab a dead pirate? I don't know.
We don't need to. It's fine, she says.
Okay, if you figure a picture will work.
I do, she says. They never clarified that we had to actually hold the weapon.
Oh, proof of her death. That's what they're paying for, says Ruvel. Or Ruvel's not there.
No.
Right. Says the DM.
Yeah.
In a booming voice from the sky, you hear, proof of her death will work.
That's for cover. Fuck it. His voices come out of the sky, man.
And it's a male voice that's probably someone like Lou.
Or a Reldalock.
Yeah.
Yeah, even worse.
Just eat the wrong jar of mushrooms when they cook blast.
Okay, so we'll
Wait,
head
no,
to City Hall
Hall?
and give him a writ.
Catnip.
Yeah, we already agreed that Crowley and Catnip don't mix.
No. Crowley and Raja are both catnip responders. Anyway. Alright, he gives you a writ basically saying that you turned in her and however many crew, I think it was 17.
Yeah, and we'll go to City Hall.
Yeah.
Where we were told to go to get the money.
Yeah, you go to the City Hall. Right, it's another long fucking trek. Takes you a couple hours to get there.
Oh, there's gotta be like a taxi or something. Horse we can rent something.
Bug suit.
Doesn't appear to be a lot of people flying through the air here.
No. Flying through the air is not something people tend to do around here.
Well, that would mean there's no traffic up there.
Got a point.
I thought maybe, or decides maybe I should learn to that Phantom Steed spell instead. He simply says,
Okay, so you try and flag down a taxi.
Yep.
You guys can do that. Taxi
I mean, it's
is
still going
one
to take us
silver
an hour and
piece.
a half to get there, but that's a long trip,
Yeah, 1 silver piece
Yep, fine.
for 1 taxi load. For 1 trip. So you load up in the taxi, alright, head off down the street, horse-drawn carriage.
Yep.
And arrive at the city hall about an hour and a half later.
Okay.
Not exhausted.
Well, that's good.
Hack says,
Yep.
You want me to wait?
Would you please, she says.
No problem. He lights up his pipe.
Yep, head in.
Yeah, you head into the city hall. There's a young woman, buxom and bubbly. How you doing? She says.
Hello, she says. I'm doing pretty well.
We don't get a lot of elves around here. She says.
I wonder why, she says. Long trip, I guess.
Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. She says, what can I do for you?
She says, well, we're here to collect the bounty on Jisa Wavechaser, and she puts the writ down. And her crew.
She's a Wavechaser. Oh, let me look that one up. She says, I'm new here, she says.
No problem, she says. She smiles a little bit at Crowley while the girl is busy looking through stuff, because new here might mean she might make a mistake in our favor.
Yeah, she comes back with a book. It was Wavechaser. That would be in the W's. Wavechaser. What did you say her first name was?
Jisa, she says.
Jisa, that's the one. She says... She describes her, basically, from the picture. That's the person?
That's her.
Okay, and they say here... 100,000. She says so... Wow, she must have done something really bad. Okay. Do you want that in gems?
Whatever is easiest, she says.
It's probably in gems and jewels.
That sounds fine then, she says. Thank you.
Okay.
And also there's the crew that was also brought in with as well.
Right, 2,000 each. So that was 17 of them, so 34,000. So okay. She says, I'll get that for you.
Thank you very much.
Good night, E-Song.
Thanks for joining us, E-Song.
Yeah.
Have a good idea, song.
Yeah, she smiles at Crowley and says, somebody wrote the wrong thing down, I think.
No, she just read it wrong.
I hope she doesn't get in too much trouble, says Celine.
Yeah.
Yeah, she comes back with a big bag of gems.
Thank you very much, she says.
She says, my pleasure, she says. Thanks for bringing in that dastardly criminal.
Yeah.
Good afternoon to you, she says.
And you, she says. Have a good day, people.
As we step outside, Arian will ask Crowley if he got the key back from Yasna.
Yeah.
All right, let's go down the alley here and, put this shit away where it's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Celine.
Yep.
Do exactly that.
Yeah, you guys, there is a couple of vagrants in the alley, but they pay you no real attention outside of ask for alms.
Are there a lot of beggars around here?
No, just these two young people. They're well, one's older, about 40, and then the guy that she's with, hanging out with, is about 20.
Give them some. Tell them don't tell anybody where you got it.
Have a good night, Extremcy.
Yeah. Good night, Sai.
Okay. Good night, Si.
Sleep well, and I hope you enjoy the story.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, they thank you profusely before heading off to go get some food. You assume.
Yep.
Alright, and then Arian will block like the view to Crowley, so nobody can really see past him.
Yep.
So Crowley puts the stuff away.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll open the door and I'll go put all the earnings in there and lock them away in the safe.
Yep.
Quick, efficient like, and then I'll quickly jot down what I've calculated we have sitting in there.
Okay.
And I'll go talk with the captain.
Okay. So you come back out of there and put away the hutch.
Lock it up and put the key away.
Just in time to see a guy on the other side of the door there, Arian. Right? He's standing there when you close the door, and he's got a knife in his hand.
Arian just sighs and reaches down and loosens up both his blades. He goes, "Do you really want to do this?"
He goes, "Sorry, didn't see you there."
Celine raises an eyebrow.
He goes, "This alley is our turf."
Yeah, well, we're not invading it. We're just standing here for a minute, so
And what are you doing here?
that's our business.
I had
Not
to
You
take
really
turf,
want to
it's
do
shit,
this?
okay?
I'll slide both my swords out and I'll be like, if you really want to do this, I'm more than game.
I just had to take a shit, says Crowley. He was blocking me so I could have a crap. What's it to you?
And this is our neighborhood. You don't just shit in our neighborhood.
The garbage can was right over there, says Celine.
I didn't shit in your neighborhood. I had to drop a load, so I did so in my house. What's it to you?
He looks a little nervous, but he's not backing down.
Look, we're sorry for disturbing you. She says, you really don't want to do this.
Just be on your way.
Crowley will.
Thank you. Let's go. She says, giving Crowley a shut your butthole look. Yeah.
Oh no, it was gonna end real quick, and he was gonna go away. No worries.
I know Crowley is his own force of nature.
Oh, Crowley.
Arian will back out of the alley behind the others
Yeah.
without taking his eyes off this guy.
Hmm.
When I get to the street, I'll put my swords away and I'll go, if you ever see us again, don't try this.
Stay out of our neighborhood, elf.
Crowley looks at him, and I'm gonna use my my intimidation thing,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna say, "Shoo, fly."
Yeah, he backs off down the alley.
Oh my.
And here I'm
He's
surprised
lucky
you didn't give him bad
Crowley
luck.
didn't give him bad luck.
Yeah. Or the runs.
Gallus busted a gun. I think it's pretty funny too, let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Crowley's funny. I always love that scene though, you know, like the alley thug is gonna take on the fighter.
I know, right?
But they do. They will in real life.
Uh-huh.
And
And
that's
then
why-
they realize they're so horribly outclassed.
And that's why Arian just sighed. You know, he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, really? This
Like-
guy?"
You'll see 5 guys walking down the streets in green berets and some fucking punks will fucking accost them. You know, like, are you fucking nuts? You know, like,
Yeah, really? You really want to do this right now?
Yeah,
Whatever,
right now.
asshole. Yeah,
Right.
okay.
or black berets.
Yeah. Or kilts.
Yeah, black kilts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we're safely back in the taxi, I'm gonna say, well, Captain,
Mhm.
would you like to discuss finances since we have a little bit of time?
Why not? She says.
182,000.
No, you're wrong, actually. By my calculations, from what I have written down and what's in the safe, there's 186,000. Now, what I am considering is there's a 10,000 gold piece cut for each of the members in the inner circle here. So that comes out to 110,000. The other 76,000 in a copper for supplies and for crew wages and also for any incidentals that we may need for the repair and fixing up of the other ship.
Makes sense to me.
The one that's at Arian's uncle's place.
I like the sounds of that, Crowley. That makes sense to me. Do you disagree? She says to Arian, since he's here.
No, it sounds good. I mean,
Madrimlian will hit in Celine's head. Sounds good to me.
from what I understand from other adventuring groups, they usually have a, emergency back to life fund anyway. So
Not a bad idea.
Okay, so then that means that everyone can write themselves in for 10,000 gold. And I will if you guys want, I'll keep track of the 76,000 for crew wages and whatnot. You just gotta let me know each month what we're putting out.
Right.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, that includes our little toadies too, doesn't it?
Yeah, the 76,000. There's gonna be some of that, probably about 6,000 gold. We can bonus out the crew members that know we were bringing in a pirate crew, and not quite as much as we're getting, not near in the neighborhood, but they didn't do near the
Shit.
work.
If you gave each of those guys 100 gold, they'd fucking worship the ground you walked on.
Yeah,
Right?
you
Yeah.
don't have to give them that much.
No, but what I'm saying is that those 5 crewmen that the captain wants to keep,
Yep.
we give them a signing bonus. We give each of the crew, say, 50 gold each,
Mm-hmm.
right? Those guys will give 150 gold,
Yeah.
and tell them that's a signing bonus.
Nice. Okay.
Oh god.
If they're willing to follow the captain to bitter end, then here they go.
Well, you've definitely bought our loyalty, says one.
Welcome aboard.
All right. So I guess the only other thing we have to do is hang around and wait for the trial and execution.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Madrimlian and the crew that were on the ship were cleaning it up, making it ship shape and Bristol fashion.
Bristol fashion, eh?
Well, I couldn't figure out what the Elven term would be, so.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you guys make it back to the ship. You have the conversation with the crew. Crowley.
Sorry, Don had me muted. Yeah.
Yeah. And you buy 5 crewmen.
All right. I'll let them know that she's a super fair and honest woman, and so she treats the crew very well.
Good to hear.
Follow her orders to the letter, and you will never have an issue.
That we can do, sir.
Excellent.
Yeah. So you guys are all each given 10,000 gold by Crowley. Ruvel asked if you mind if he keeps it in the safe.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, me too, says Cersei's.
That's what Madrimlian is doing too.
Likewise.
Okay, everyone wants to just keep it in the safe for now?
Yeah,
Okay, it's
think-
there to draw from.
I think that Arden might want to buy some supplies
Yeah.
to do some things like some
Yeah.
scrolls or whatever.
Will
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
there's
tell
those
me how much you
scrolls.
want to take out? And you keep track of your 10,000,
Right.
Yes.
but I will dole it out to you as much as you need or as little as you need.
Yep.
It can all be kept in the safe.
Yeah, because I believe Madrimlian still owes 4,000 for his bug suit.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
I had to pay 7 back into the daddy fund.
Yeah.
100. Spell scrolls.
All right, so this is basically a megalopolis, so we can buy pretty much whatever we want.
Within reason, yes.
There.
Alright.
Gold.
Roughly, you could buy anything worth less than probably 100,000 gold here.
Mirror.
Be right back. I gotta hit the little girl's room.
Okay.
Him.
Well, each of us have 10,000 personally to draw from. Our
Yeah.
crew fund is, after paying out the crew and bonusing everyone for the good work, we have 70,000 in the crew fund.
Okay.
Now, out of the crew fund will be things like, of course, any of our daily operation costs, like for supplies. When someone's going, let me know what the cost is at the end of it, and I'll deduct it from the crew fund.
Yeah, the standard operating costs will come out of the crew fund.
Yeah,
Nobody's just expected to pay their own way.
well, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're getting something like a treat for yourself.
Oh yeah, that's why you have your own personal money.
Yep.
And as well, if you have a dietary request, even if it's treat like, and it'll keep on a ship, there's no reason you can't put in that request when it comes
Sure.
up time to buy supplies.
Hmm.
You know, you want your crew to be happy when they're out there for months on end, so you buy stuff they're gonna eat.
Yep.
You know, of course you're limited to what will keep, but you know, at the beginning of a journey, you can have a bunch of freaking perishables because you'll eat those first.
And things like candied apples keep for a long fucking time.
Yes, they can.
Yeah, we gotta get those only from one place. We're kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Spoiled.
Yeah.
Spoiled.
I am gonna ask if there's any any requests they want me to make.
Not right now.
I'm sure that there probably will be, but I have to do some character updating with Aaron before that's
Yeah.
gonna happen. I've got it about half done now. I did all the level adjustments here just now. I just gotta distribute skills and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Arden,
Mm-hmm.
could you make Boots of Expeditious Retreat?
I will look at it. Look that particular item up. That's a wondrous item.
Our Lady of Busted Acceleration, don't
Acceleration,
fail me
Don't
now.
fail us now.
Acceleration.
It's a line from the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
Beat slot.
I are back.
IR Beethoven. Dun 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 dun.
Hello, back.
I are Tchaikovsky. Boom! Boom!
What? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
My.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Boom, boom.
Expeditious Retreat's a first level spell. If you put it in at caster level 1,
Cost 50 gold.
continuous, it costs 2,000.
Crushing blows, cloud walking, spider climbing, sandals of highest step, boots of striding and springing, horseshoes, no.
I think they're the same thing as
It should be a
Boots of
minor.
Striding.
It should be less of.
You
Minor
basically
item,
be creating. You basically be creating a new magical item because it's not in the book. So if you go to estimating magic item and gold piece values, it's spell level times caster level times 2,000 for use activated or continuous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So-
So it costs 2,000. So
I imagine it'd be like a limited amount of rounds like Boots of Speed have then.
Nope.
Or something.
not with
Now,
Expeditious
Boots of
Retreat. It
Speed
would be
give you
continuous.
haste.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't want haste.
Okay.
I just want to move fast.
yeah, Boots of Speed or a medium, less a medium item.
Yeah.
Right, but that gives you haste. I don't want haste.
He
Is
does
that
want the
2,000
Expeditious.
total cost? In that
Yes.
case, it'd take me 1 day to make and 1,000 gold pieces.
Right.
Expeditious Retreat, though, I don't know if I have that spell. I'll check.
Well, he can buy it for you, or he could buy it for himself and cast it for you.
Well,
I don't think he can learn spells like I can because he's a sorcerer, not a
All right.
wizard or magus.
All right. I thought he was an arcanist.
No, my mom's playing the arcanist
Yeah.
/ druid. Magus spellist.
Tis true, Von Vin is the Arcanist Druid, because now she gets Spectral Hand, so I can, like, range heal in combat.
One more level, and then you can start going into your what's it called again?
Druid form, yeah.
No,
Okay,
I
guys.
meant
So,
Change.
not shape change. I'm
Okay.
thinking your what is it called? The advanced class thing that you want, right? Because you have 4 levels in each. Prestige class, that's the word.
so since the update, the last update for characters from World Anvil,
Mm-hmm.
right? We have a party page where we can do things like keep track of our equipment.
Oh yeah.
Expeditious retreat. level
You
1
can
spell.
find it by firing up your character profile, and then scroll down, and it says campaign and party, and then it says campaign page and party page in big gray buttons. And I went to the party page so we could put all of our equipment and money and stuff in here.
Okay, so for the
Nice.
for the spell, it'll be an extra 25 gold to get the spell scroll. Since it's a first
Right,
level
and
spell, and I can learn it as a magus.
All right, and I think it's actually $2,000 because that's the cost.
Yeah, that's the cost of the thing. So it's $2,000, 2 days, and it's worth 4.
Okay.
Hey,
Or no,
Diane?
actually, if it costs 4 grand, the days is based off of the actual cost of it, so it'd be 4 days.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Hello?
70,000 is crew gold, if you want to put that in there.
I will give it a shot. Okay, type. Do we have money?
No, the
Currency. Item name.
and Arden, the cost to create is 2,000. You could
Yeah.
sell it for 4, is what he's saying.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying is the total cost, how much you would sell it for is the number of days it takes to craft, not the halved amount. It's 1,000 gold per day. So if you sell it for 4,000, it takes 4 days.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll give you the money and I'll get you the spell scroll.
Cool. So I'll have to add that to my known spells then. It's fine.
Arian's just tired of people running away from him.
You need to combat team with Vonvin more often. 4.
I mean, Madrimmy, you can make them go what? As well.
I would also like to get to the crowd for me when that's done.
Boots of Expeditious Retreat. How long does the spell last normally? 1 minute per level?
It's continuous because you paid 2,000 gold for it. It's a continuous effect. Yeah.
I was looking at the spell that. Okay. 3. This is going to actually be added to items that Arden brand items. I guess.
Arden's Boots of Expeditious Retreat. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so you guys wait out the couple of days. It actually takes about 5 days for the trial to go through.
Right.
Right? And then she's scheduled to be executed on the 6th day. Right? I'm making a long story short. The trial is fucking kangaroo. Right?
Does somebody try to save her?
Not yet. Doesn't mean somebody won't, but...
Yeah.
Right? You know, like they basically, I've got like, she's got no defense. They don't even allow her one.
Well, we are talking medieval style courts.
Right. And she is sentenced to be executed at dawn.
Okay.
Along with her entire crew.
Now, what did Dawn ever do to her?
Well, it killed her.
Yeah, Celine's pretty compassionate, but she doesn't have a lot of patience for them.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of earned their own,
Von Bin does, however, suggest that perhaps we offer to help with the escort of the prisoner to the gallows on hanging day.
You guys have no authority here.
Yep.
No.
We can't offer
That
that.
doesn't mean
Right.
we can't be around.
No, we could be
Yeah, we
there,
could
yeah, but
Be there, but all
Yeah,
our
we
bounty.
can follow and watch.
Yeah, no bows, no blades. It's typical hanging.
yep.
I don't need a bow or blade.
We got enough casters, it won't matter.
Well, most
And
of my
good luck
spells.
disarming Crowley.
And I was gonna say, those of us who are career military probably have the typical, naval disregard for pirates.
Combat
Yeah.
and unarmed combat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys do have the typical naval disregard for pirates. Fuck them.
Yep. Fuck them forever.
I guess I'll agree that maybe we should just kind of, casually escort the prisoner procession from the jail to the, gallows.
Just walk along with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Pretty much that's what Von Vin was thinking.
Oh, okay, let me have a look.
Yeah, Madrimlian's down for that.
Okay, as is typical of a morning of an execution, there are no blades allowed within the quarter of the city that they're being executed in.
I guess I'll have like 3 magic missiles prepared.
Okay.
I have an owl and explosive alchemy, so we're fine.
Yep.
Like most of my attack
Yeah.
spells I actually touch, and so
And I have
And
spell
on top of
finish
that, Von Vin has quack grass and, a reservoir of 9 for her arcanist, which she can just burn off for magic missiles.
prepare 2 acid arrows because I forgot I picked up acid arrows so I could make corrosive weapons.
Yeah. And what were you saying there, Arian?
And I have my spells and a shark.
And a shark.
And a shark.
Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo.
I'm not gonna prepare a lightning bolt for this because I feel like that's a little overkill.
Yeah, just a tad.
I might accidentally hit some bystanders with that spell.
Yeah. You think?
Okay.
Yeah, those are pretty big. Be like Thomas and cinching off your eyebrows.
Hey. It worked, didn't it?
If it works and it's still stupid, it's still stupid.
It's
and
still
you're
stupid, I know.
lucky. It's stupid and it works. It's still stupid and you're lucky.
Yep. All right, so we're on our guard and making sure there's no trouble.
Yep. All right, they are brought out, right? And bagged over their heads and shackled, shuffled down the street. Well, they're actually carried in carts where they are shackled to a main pole in the cart. Alright? So that they can't get away. Alright? So, you don't spot anybody looking to try and make an escape with them in the crowd as you're heading up there.
Well, that's
Most
good.
people seem pretty fucking disgusted with this person.
I imagine a bunch of people are throwing vegetables. And
Oh yeah, yeah. If you were a pig, you'd be eating well right now.
Rotten egg.
Yeah, duck the rotten tomatoes
Rotten
come flying
eggs.
past
Those are
me.
always good because they reek.
Yeah, try not to get hit with the rotten eggs.
Yeah.
One more level I can make +3 weapons.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was that? Oh, must not have been directed at us.
No, it's asking if Don rolled the 20.
Ah,
Important stuff. Gotcha.
okay, and everybody can make me a perception roll.
Ooh, there is gonna be trouble. All right. Okay. What?
Okay, also, since it took so long for this to happen, your boots should be done by now.
Yes.
Okay.
I just have to make it.
Gareth wonders how that works for pistols, by the way, as far as no blade.
No, no pistols.
I mean, unless you can hide them well enough, I guess. Which would probably be like a sleight of hand check.
19 on my perception roll.
Okay.
22 on mine.
Okay.
I rolled bad.
Arian makes a whopping 11.
Yeah.
Don't forget, audience, that you can make us re-roll with channel points.
Yeah. Don't forget players. You can let people reroll with channel points too.
And we currently have, let's see here, Barbarossa has one re-roll loaded and can use it at any time.
Yeah,
And
he's not
Barbarossa
here.
is not here.
It's for
That's,
Siobhan anyways, so.
That's
Okay.
13.
28 for Crowley.
I rolled a 4. Well, I've got 14 total.
Okay.
Okay, I just spent a reroll
You need to
for
roll a D20, not a D12.
Oh, I
uh,
rolled dice.
Arian.
Yeah.
Reroll.
Oh, I got a natural 20.
So what's your
Okay.
bonus?
Natural 20 is okay. You just have to say that. You don't really need to know the bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did Yasmin take the reroll?
16?
No. No, Yasma rolled the wrong die. She rolled a D12, not a D20.
It's your re-roll. Go
It's
ahead.
your reroll
I'm
there.
still at 11.
Still at 11, okay.
Still? Crying out loud.
Okay, anybody who rolled
Yeah, I rolled
18
the
or
exact
higher.
same number.
Okay.
As you're approaching the gallows square, right, you note that there are people near the back of the square that don't look like they belong there. They look like lepers.
Okay, so they're all bandaged up and
Yep.
bundled up.
And
And covered in
robed, which
robes.
is a good place to hide weapons. Nudge Arian
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And
and anybody else. I don't know. I saw that Arian didn't make a roll. And
Arden didn't make it either, so.
Arden never notices anything. I'm not going to bother.
Oh, what?
Come on, he's one of the spellcasters in this situation. He has a bunch of spells ready for in case somebody starts trouble.
So can I sense their motives?
No. Can't sense motive on a person you're not interacting with.
Right.
Huh? What, ma'am?
But you can read their brains.
She says,
Yes,
I didn't realize the city had lepers, she says quietly, with robes. Lots of robes.
I'll slide my saps
Mhm.
out.
Uh-huh.
Your
So
witch?
I'm...
My pair of saps.
Oh, yeah. They're not actually blades, they're knives.
No, saps. Like the leather bag full of...
Oh, saps. Saps, yes. I thought you said sacks, like S-E-A-X.
No.
Right. Or sax, like saxophone.
I was gonna say, I just see dual saxophone wielding.
Dual saxophone.
It's that level of bard I took.
Yeah, it's that level
Yeah.
of bird.
Okay, sure it is.
Okay.
Well, since
No,
I
like
don't...
pull her plant pot of quack grass out.
Okay, and that's where we're gonna call it, guys.
Okay.
So
Okay.
remember, we are
Okay.
getting into a fight next time. Yes, you are getting into a fight.
Awesome.
The barbarian.
That's hilarious.
Gala, you have to show the picture. Into the
Okay.
stream.
At level 7, I get 4 magic missiles. Yay.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Magic missile is no joke. There's a reason why there's a reason why I made that brooch to protect against magic missile.
Yeah.
That was fun, guys. I had a great
Yeah.
time with that.
Went pretty smooth, I thought,
Yeah, it was
after
good.
we got our technical issues out.
Yes, and you know what? It turns out that we got like well over 150,000 for that whole.
Yep.
whole
Oh, we're not even...
I just hope that poor girl doesn't get fired.
we're not even done yet. Because we can
Yeah.
still turn this other ship in for prize, too.
Yeah, I was thinking we're probably gonna, once we get back to the port, we'll probably turn the other ship in for prize.
Plus the other bounties from
The flavors?
Malaysia and Draconia.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, good money.
And I think that actually brings us somewhat close to wealth by level.
Well, I'm spending it on what I'm spending it mostly on.
I'm sorry, I just looked at the links that Barbaros.
The
Barbaros
Galagron.
says
Gala?
Barbarian. The Gala sent us Lord Galacron. Oh my god.
The bunny with
The
twin
second one-
guitars.
It's fucking hilarious. That is insane.
Twin axis,
barbarian.
man. Twin axis.
That's a
Yep.
yeah. Normally, it's like the barbarian is like a version of like a Viking idea.
Yeah,
Like, or
basically.
the idea came from
Darth did
That
it,
is-
eh?
where they're really good at music. It's more about singing than actual instruments, but it's still pretty funny.
It's gonna be one of the characters you can play as in his one shot. The bunny folk barbarian.
Barbarian.
That is hilarious.
We gotta get going home.
Alright, guys.
Have a good night.
Oh, hey, before you take off,
Good
right?
night.
Wait. Before you take off, right? Can you do me a favor there, Blake?
What's that?
Well, I'm going to include Pheenock as one of the races you can play in the one-shot adventure that we are writing that we have to kind of have finished by the end of the month. Do you think you could send me, even in a Word document or a Google Doc or something, the notes you have on the Pheenock so that I can write them up as a species?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
I can do that. I'll
Thank
write
you.
out some background and I'll send you a file.
Brilliant.
I'll email it to you.
All right, excellent.
Thank you.
All right.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Night.
Okay, guys. Credits.
Yeah, and that's it for us tonight. Toy Soldiers Old School is game mastered by Aaron Ree, based on the Toy Soldiers Saga universe created by Diane Morrison. Audio is provided by, audio and video are provided by Google Meet. Sound effects and ambience provided by Sirenscape. Music provided by White Sand. Check out his Patreon at patreon.com/whitesand. Mapping software provided by Campaign Cartographer 3+, Incarnate, and World Spinner with adaptations in Adobe Photoshop. Character graphics provided by Hero Forge. Gaming software provided by Fantasy Grounds, Hero Lab, and World Anvil. Check out our campaign at www.worldanvil.com/w/Toy Soldiers Saga. Distributed under a Creative Commons license, the Toy Soldier Saga is copyright 1995 by Diane Morrison, all rights reserved. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're going to raid Coffee Quills now.
Okay.
Don't forget that our raid call is prepare to be boarded, because we are the Skip's Privateers, or we're the Marines of the Avalonian Imperial Navy. Either way, it works.
Yep.
And we hope you'll join us back here next week at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and 7 hours, right? 12:30 a.m. GMT. Have a great time zone, everyone, and we will see you again soon.
I need first. I want to check.
And we're off.